Alright, so I'm going to show how to open up and disassemble this Lenovo ThinkPad T470. So first what you want to do is just undo all the screws from the bottom. Well, actually you can remove the battery first. Just slide these two tabs out. This one, it will lock in place once you while the battery's still in. And then this one has a spring, so you have to keep holding that. And then just slide the battery out like that. To be safe, after you remove the battery, you can hold the power button for a few seconds, though this model has a battery inside as well, so if yours has a battery inside as well, then holding the power button won't do anything until you disconnect that battery. So I'll show you how to do that. So just undo all the screws. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, once you get all those screws, then you gotta pull the back end out first. So this is a little tricky, but basically get your pry tool or your fingernails between the edge here. Okay, just like this. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Alright, and then you just keep prying. Alright, just like this. You might have to wiggle this piece a little bit because the clip gets on it. So you want to pull this plastic part out towards yourself while you're kind of prying it. Okay, so just like that. Alright, once you get that, then you get to this tricky part. This part, there's clips here, so you actually have to use like a small flathead screwdriver to get that out. So let me show you here. Let me grab one. Let's see. Do we have a small flathead screwdriver? Let's see here. I'll use this one because this is what I have. Alright, so grab like a small flathead screwdriver. Okay, and then under each tab, hopefully you can see, but you stick the screwdriver there, and then you gotta pry it up. Okay, so do that for all the tabs. Alright, just like this. Be careful not to pry too far because you can actually damage it. If you have a larger flathead screwdriver, you can actually put it and then twist it, and that'll pop it up as well. Okay, so here you can see it's coming out. Alright. Then make sure you just have all the screws undone. The screw seems like it might be stuck. Alright. And then continue to go around. Just like this. You will have to pop these individual smaller clips here. The ones on each where it has the little connectors. Alright. So once you do that, you can actually swing the cover off and it'll come out just like that. Okay. So this model, I believe the keyboard has actually a little water drain, or it has 2 water drains. So if you spill liquid into it, just let it drain. Don't flip it upside down or anything, or the water can go from here and it'll splash out this way. So if you happen to spill something in your laptop, just leave it this way, so that way the water will drain through these little holes. If you flip it upside down, the water can go over the holes and cause some damage. Okay, if you already did that, then it's too late and you'll have to like dry it out. But anyways, you got the DC jack connector here. You got the LCD connector here. So to remove these, you just, let me see, there's actually a latch on this LCD connector, so you would have to flip this up. But if you mess with the LCD connector and want to pry it out, make sure you disconnect the batteries first, and then hold the power button for about 30 seconds just to make sure there's no power. So I'm going to remove this battery. There's 2 screws holding it in place, so one down here and one up here. Alright, once you get those 2 screws out, there's actually like a little latch there that's in the way, so you actually have to lift it up at an angle. So to pull this connector out, you just grab as close as you can to the connector and then kind of just keep wiggling it, and then it'll pop out just like that. Okay, then you can lift the battery out just like this. So this one, they needed a new battery, so I'm going to replace that. Okay, but here you can see the trackpad connector goes underneath, and then it connects over here. And then you got the hard drive connector that connects here. This also has a little latch that goes over, so make sure you flip this little metal latch up before you, and then you can pull it out. Alright, the hard drive, it looks like it's not really tight in there, so to remove it, yeah, you push this little piece in and then you can pull it up. So this has a little clip on it. But that's how you would remove this hard drive, or this looks like an SSD adapter. So this one, it's not, oh, okay, it's using an M.2 SSD. I don't want to peel it out, but it looks like it supports PCIe NVMe. So you should be able to put a PCIe NVMe SSD in this bracket. Okay, I'm not going to take it out because I just need to change the battery on this, and I don't want to mess with stuff I don't need to. And then the RAM here. All right. Let's see. This one has a little sticker in the way, so it might be kind of tricky. Okay. There we go. Why is this stuck? It's weird. So usually the RAM, you just slide these to the side and then it should pop up. I don't know why it's getting caught. Is it the stickers in the way? Oh, they put an adhesive on the bottom. That's weird. Okay, so this is a 16 gig PC4, so DDR4 2400T. So that's the type of RAM you need. I don't know why it was stuck on there. It was sticking onto this CPU thing. So, okay, so I'm going to put this back now. Alright. There we go. Alright, then you got the fan connector here. The fan, it looks like it comes out, so you don't have to unscrew anything, but if you want, you'd have to actually take out the heatsink here, so the CPU cooler. If you take this out, make sure to redo the thermal paste. The CPU is soldered to the board, so you can't replace it. There's another little connector under there. Let me see what that's for. It goes up to the center. It doesn't even go underneath the hard drive connector, so that is probably for, I think it's for the fingerprint sensor that's on this side. Okay, then you got the speaker connector here. This speaker has a wire that goes all the way to the other speaker. And then I believe, I don't know if I mentioned, this is the CMOS battery. And then you got another connector here. I'm not sure what that's for. It's not labeled. And then you got another connector here for like the webcam and the microphone, I believe. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Oh, there's the wireless card under here. So just like all the other models, you just go under the tail and then you can pop it up from here. Go as close to the tail as you can and pop it up. Don't pry from the front of the connector or you can damage it. And I believe that's pretty much it. This model has a, let me put this back together. It's hard to do it while it's over there. So this model has a little switch here that it knows that the cover is still off of the computer. So if you are to try and turn it on with this cover off, it's going to have some problems. So make sure there's also a little switch here that when you put the cover on, the bottom cover, it pushes down these two switches. Okay. And then there's also this button to reset the BIOS, so that you can actually access through the case cover here with this little hole. But other than that, that's pretty much it to this laptop. I'm not going to take out everything. There's a second slot for RAM, so if you want to add a second stick of RAM, you can do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this video helped you. If it did, please like and subscribe because that'll help me. And thanks for watching. And then it looks like other models have extra little connectors here. I believe some models have a little card reader here or some other connectors. This might be for like keyboard backlight or something. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this video helped you. If it did, please like and subscribe. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.